Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Josh with USCUtter, and in today's video we're going to show you some simple maintenance that you can perform on your machine to keep it in top-notch performing condition and up and running for as long as possible. Let's go ahead and start with some basic cleaning tips. Keeping your cutter clean and dust-free is very important because that dust can help cause some static buildup in your machine. You can dust off the outside shell with a feather duster or something like that, but you're going to want to use a can of air or a static-free brush when cleaning around the grit rollers and input ports. When it comes to the actual pinch rollers, you just want to make sure that you don't have any vinyl stuck to the wheels. If vinyl is really stuck on there, I suggest using a weeding pick to get it off so that you don't accidentally dig into the rubber of the wheel with your nail like I did. While we're on the subject of pinch rollers, some of these may not be the easiest things to move sometimes. I always keep a can of WD-40 around for whenever I open up a new vinyl cutter, that way I can lube up the pinch rollers. If possible, you want to use the dry lube kind to prevent any type of rusting, but it didn't get here in time for me to shoot this video, so here we are with just a normal WD-40. They will move around much easier once you've applied the lube, and only use it when necessary. You don't want to overuse it and turn your cutter into a lubricated mess. Also, it's very important that when you're moving the pinch rollers, you want to apply a pressure evenly at the top and bottom of the pinch rollers. Pushing it while only using, like say, the top or bottom with uneven force could lead to the rollers becoming stuck or possibly breaking. You can see that when I'm moving the pinch rollers, I have a finger on top and then a finger on the bottom. This allows me to move the pinch rollers without applying any excess stress to some areas and maybe having it break or get stuck. If you ever do need an extra pinch roller or you end up breaking one, you can always add and replace one yourself. With the USCUtter, you can unscrew this screw and then slide the pinch rollers on because of this design here with the little slant. But for all the other cutters here at USCUtter, you have to take off the side panels. And we have step-by-step instructions for you that we only give out when you purchase one or you contact support@uscutter.com. One of the most common issues that I would run into when I would answer the telephones is that people would leave the machine plugged in, or a person or pet would trip over the power cord or USB cord and bend the port to where it wouldn't work anymore. If you're not using your machine, I highly recommend that you unplug it and put everything away to prevent an issue like this from happening. I've also seen some cases where a customer has been traveling with their machine, or it would get knocked over and the motor or blade holder would get knocked off the track. When this happens, it's an extremely easy fix. You just need to use a little bit of force to push up and then force the wheels back on the track. If you are going to travel a lot with the machine, I would highly recommend putting some zip ties around each side of the machine so that it keeps it in one place. That way, if it's bouncing around or anything, you don't have to worry about it moving or coming off the track. Now finally, let's talk about blades, blade holders, and cutting strips. Changing out your blade is extremely important, and it should always be the first thing that you would try if you're having issues cutting something. If you really want to prolong the life of your cutter, then use 2 passes or premium blades when cutting thicker materials. If you want more information about the blades our cutters use, I've made an in-depth video about the roll-in compatible blades that each one of our USCUtter vinyl cutters use in one of my quick cuts videos. I personally don't like to constantly have to adjust my blade depth and pressure for each different types of materials, so I've got a couple different blade holders for my Laser Point 3 because I'm constantly having to switch out the material that I'm cutting on a daily basis. Honestly, you don't need more than one because these are extremely sturdy, and the only reason I've ever had to replace one is because I've lost it. Finally, we've got the cutting strips. Eventually, you will start to eat away at your cutting strip after a while, and this can start leading to some rips and tears in the backer when cutting. The first thing you want to do is remove the old cutting strip, and depending on the condition of the strip, it can be an easy task like mine or a difficult one if it's broken down into multiple pieces. You also want to make sure that you remove all the old adhesive tape if possible. I found that using a weeding pick worked best for this solution. After that, you want to peel the tape off the back of your USCUtter universal cutting strip and then lay it down. Once laid straight down, you want to hit it with a squeegee to press it down as firmly as possible. Finally, you want to take clear tape that is not this cheap packaging tape that I'm using and cover the top of the cutting strip and the ledges next to it. I'm going to be cutting mine down afterwards so that it doesn't cover the entire part, just the little edges around it. Again, the tape I used was terrible, and I honestly would suggest using 2 halves and then moving the blade holder. That way you can make sure you get it as accurate as possible. Are you ever having an issue with the roll generating a lot of static? Actually, wiping down the roll with a dryer sheet will help dissipate some of that static buildup, and it gives your vinyl a refreshing smell. I'd like to give a big thank you to Manny H for all of his help with this video. And if you have any questions about any of the products that we sell here at USCUtter, you can always reach out to our sales team at sales@uscutter.com. And you know that every single one of our items that we sell here at USCUtter comes with free lifetime customer support. You can reach our support team at support@uscutter.com anytime. Please be sure to hit that subscribe and like button because we have new content for you every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and you take care and have a wonderful day.